Welcome back to Better Than Fiction with Janette and Eden. June is somehow done already.
Yes, it is.
It blew by.
I can't make that the week that we're going to be gone for conference, like that 2 weeks out. It doesn't matter which week I talked about. It was
it's
like
always 2 weeks out.
It's
for
out, and now it's maybe a week out, and it's Friday.
It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah, we're leaving soon. Before this video was posted, but still.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is true.
All right. So our TBR number was number 7, and I read Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. This was a young adult standalone fantasy, and I went in thinking one thing, and it kind of blew me away. Seems like so dramatic, but it did blow me away with other things that I had chatted about. It talked a lot about like class and people who have and people who don't, and why people who don't are treated so poorly and put to work in these horrible conditions. It's set in Regency era England, so if you can picture that, and then visiting workhouses and seeing the just utter dismay that people worked in. I wasn't anticipating that kind of topic and kind of plot in this story, so I was very delighted by that. Very sweet. It doesn't dive truly into it because it is a YA, but had more to it than I was anticipating, kind of thing for a young adult fantasy. So I do recommend this one. And then our novella, delightfully enough, this book includes a like prequel novella in it.
I'm not so sure it counted, but she counted it. It counts.
It's a prequel to why one of the characters got his lordship, because he was not born into it, but he kind of earned it with his magical powers and stuff. So that was interesting to see as well. And then I just had a million Libby holds come up, and I just couldn't, again, was suspending a lot of them, moving them on to the next person. But I did read one. I read Hungerstone by Kat Dunn, I think it is, and she just won a Lambda Award for that book. Sapphic vampires. And it was fun. It was a good read. And that's really all I did this month. 2 green books.
2 green books.
They're both green. Yep, green covers.
Month. Yep. Hey, works for June.
Yeah.
Outside is greening up, gardening.
Yep.
Your zone. Well, I was a little darker than Eden's books.
Sure.
My number 7 was The Expert of Subtle Revisions. It was a advanced reader copy that I had gotten, and it is a very subtle time travel type book. It's not your normal time travel where you fall in love with somebody like Outlander, or you go back and where they find their love in each. Not at all like that. There is a tiny bit of it, but it's more about math and the mathematical equations and the science behind time travel. And you get it's very, very different. If anyone is reading the calculations of volume, it's a little bit more like that, but even more, it's more scientific than even that one is. Very subtle. I wasn't quite sure how I felt about it, because it is one way made me think too hard on math, and I'm not math. But on the other hand, there was some great characters that did coincide. So you had characters who remembered traveling and others who did not. Because they've been so long in the time period, it's kind of finding them. So it was very different than the more contemporary or bestseller time travel.
Yeah.
I did not buy it for the library because I'm not sure how well people would like it, because it is very different, and it took me a little bit to read it. It was not a fast read. It was a slower read, even though the book wasn't huge. But if anyone is interested, we can probably find it for you. Or Andrew was interested, so I passed my
copy over to him.
My pre-copy over to him. So that was very interesting to read. Just not sure how I kind of felt about it. I definitely it was not at my top of the list, but it was not bad. It just took a little bit to get into that zone.
Yeah.
For my novella, I read a darker book called Engines Beneath Us. To me, this would combine The City of Embers with Hunger Games.
Whoa, okay.
So if you've read City of Embers is an older juvenile book, but it's kind of had a resurgence with some of the dystopia. The movie was pretty good. And of course, who doesn't know Hunger Games? So this combines those two for me.
Very cool.
And it is a little darker because it does, it is an adult read, not juvenile read. But I would recommend it if you like dystopia or kind of the apocalypse style kind of reading.
Cool.
This would be right up your alley. And once I started a novella, I kind of got in a novella mood, and I read a bunch. So I read, I think, 3 novellas this month.
Yeah.
Today I just finished The Fourth Wife, which is a Mormon Gothic, which I thought was really interesting when I saw it, so I bought it. Very much in the tone of your old English-style Gothic novels. Just has some Mormon characteristics with multiple wives and their politics at the time. And there's an afternote written by the author talking about why she wrote this book and a little bit about some of the Mormon history at the time that this book takes place. So there's a little backstory, background with this book. So if you're into some Gothic reading, I recommend The Fourth Wife. And that is what is on our shelves. So you will be able to pick that one up.
Cool. I really like that cover too.
And it's very much, that cogs. A little bit too, if you watch Silo or read Silo by Hugh Howey, you might get a little bit of that feel at the beginning of the book. But then you got a little bit of that Hunger Games style in there.
Yeah. Whew. That's interesting. Cool.
Very fascinating. So I recommend The Fourth Wife if you're into Gothic reading. I'm going to be starting a Gothic that takes place in Japan. So that one will be interesting too, because these are places that you wouldn't normally expect Gothic style writing.
Right.
That's typically very British. But then we had the Mexican Gothic, and now Mormonism and
Japan.
And now Japan. So they're picking it up, and it's not quite horror, but it's leaning on that edge. Gothic is just
Does this enough?
Yes, it does this enough. Absolutely. It doesn't go too usually gory.
Sure.
But it gives you the creeps.
Yeah, that's my sweet spot of horror.
Yeah.
Just the.
And I'm getting ready to start, because of what we discussed last month, I'm getting ready to start 9 Goblins by Kingfisher.
Ugh. I didn't read
And
Kingfisher
it's a novella.
this month. Oh my gosh. All right. TBR number.
Is
For July.
For July. Please let it be short, because I'm on
it.
vacation. So is Eden.
Yeah.
11.
Yes. I was hoping it was this
I'm
one.
going to be reading Where the Forest Meets the River.
Where the Forest Meets the River?
Yes, by Shannon. I can't read my own writing. I think it's
Starts with a
Bowring.
B, yeah.
It starts with a B. Maybe I need to write a little nicer.
Funny. And I'll be reading This Fatal Kiss by Alicia Jessica?
I can even
Jessica?
see it, but I am not sure how to pronounce that.
Yeah. Me neither. Cool.
I don't remember how long my book is. It's on my own list. It's on my pile at home.
Mine's
Let's hope I
another
can find it.
And then our book prompt.
Is, and remember, I've learned not to make fun of them.
Yeah, because they'll come true.
Judge a book by its cover. Pretty cover equals read me. Love it.
There we go.
Love it.
Beautiful book prompts this month.
Uh-huh.
Judge a book by its cover. That's a fun one.
Yes, it will be. Okay, now that's going to be hard because that's art and that is so subjective.
It is.
But we do have some books that are just got some stunning covers that you won't want to miss.
Yeah. Yep. Well, okay. Everyone have a great July.
Yeah, stay cool.
Yeah.
Get stacks of books.
Yep. Happy reading.